You know eFoodsDirect.com is still able to ship storable food that's safe from E. coli, salmonella, genetic alteration, or Chinese imports. And they do it at almost half the cost of last year's grocery prices. Call 1-800-409-5633. Or on the web, go to eFoodsDirect.com. Visit eFoodsDirect.com and look over the fine list of high-quality, freeze-dried, and dehydrated foods they have to offer. Watch the free videos, look at their online catalog, or give them a call at 1-800-409-5633. Again, 800-409-5633, or on the web at eFoodsDirect.com. Take action today. The first step is getting storable food.
This is the GCN Radio Network, home to hard-hitting talk radio.
All right, folks, we are back, and I am glad to announce that we are joined by Mark Dice of the ResistanceManifesto.com and, of course, MarkDice.com, and I have a pre-copy of the Illuminati Facts and Fiction. I was saying fact or fiction before, and I'm actually going to be reading this book tomorrow on the plane back to New York if I can stay up. It's an early flight, but I'm definitely looking forward to it, Mark.
Well, thanks, man, and great show, and I don't just mean that as the typical intro banter. It really is a great show. You're a good host, and I enjoy listening to your show. Sometimes I'll actually put my laptop in my vehicle because I don't have an XM radio here. So good job on the show, man.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. You know, we are trying to break out and really give people an alternative to the alternative, a late-night show where we can cover the issues and really go through the issues 2 times a day because the news doesn't stop because Alex Jones is off the air. You know, often a lot of big stories come in after or we'll miss big stories, and I really think that this NLE 09 exercise is a big story and really needs to be blown up. I think the mainstream media is eventually going to pick up on it. When, I don't know. It could be a week before the exercise. It could be a month. It could be tomorrow. But I think it's an important story, and people have to check it out. The story I really want to talk to you about kind of coincides with your book, because you have a whole chapter in this new book about angels and demons and the Da Vinci Code and Dan Brown. And did you see this Esquire article bashing conspiracy theorists, basically putting them in league with Holocaust deniers and white supremacists? And the title of the article, I believe, is Why Conspiracy Theorists Are Part of the Problem.
No, I heard you mentioning it, and he mentioned that we were too wrapped up in angels and demons, which is part of the reason why I was actually inspired to write this book, because I knew that this movie, Angels and Demons, the movie comes out May 15th, so it's in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks it comes out. It's going to be huge. It's all about the Illuminati and the symbolism, and it is going to bring the Illuminati from the subculture and from the Internet into the mainstream. And as we're going to get into later in the show, you'll find out that it is possibly the biggest whitewash and disinformation campaign. And Mr. Dan Brown himself has some very interesting ties to the Illuminati that we'll get into as well. And you know, yeah, the Angels and Demons, I don't even know where to begin. Basically, the movie comes out, but it's based on Dan Brown's book. He's the author of the Da Vinci Code, which everybody probably knows by now. It expounds this conspiracy theory that the Jesus had a family and the Catholic Church is trying to kill it, and the secret societies are hiding this family tree, which kind of coincides with the Merovingians and some Illuminati symbology, but it doesn't really mention the Illuminati by name, mentions the Freemasons, the Knights Templar. But Angels and Demons was actually published in 2000, and it's about the Catholic Church is being threatened by the Illuminati, who's going to blow up the Vatican with an antimatter bomb. And it sounds kind of cheesy, but it's got this promotion behind it, which I believe is purposely to create this sort of fictionalization of the real Illuminati. And Dan Brown does an excellent job, actually, of mixing in facts with fiction. And in the whole book, he references the actual Illuminati, some actual Illuminati history, that he mentions they're satanic. He mentions that, here I'm just going to quote from the book, in the 1700s, the Masons unknowingly became a front for the Illuminati. The Illuminati grew within their ranks, gradually taking over positions of power within the lodges. They quietly reestablished their scientific brotherhood deep within the Masons, a kind of secret society within a secret society. The Illuminati used the worldwide connection of Mason lodges to spread their influence. So he's a very clever propagandist, and on the other side we'll get into some more of his strange disinformation and purposeful whitewashes.
MarkDice.com is the website. The book is The Illuminati, Facts and Fiction. We'll be back after this. It's the Infowarrior. PrisonPlanet.tv, Infowars.com.
What I'm about to read is not intended to scare you, but the LA Times just reported that unemployment will exceed record 1945 levels. Millions are about to find themselves out of work. Will you? Look, I say this not to scare you, but to empower and motivate you to make a choice. You can sit around waiting for the worst to happen, or you can go to IncomeAtHome45.com right now and take control of your future. IncomeAtHome45.com is adding people in record numbers. They're looking for you. They're connected to a multi-billion-dollar company, and again, they're looking for you. IncomeAtHome45.com is the way real people just like you are earning life-changing money from home, even in their spare time. And I love this. They even provide you with a work-from-home personal coach to help you succeed. Quit worrying about losing your job when you can make serious money from home. And listen, Income at Home is giving away $1,000 to someone just for checking them out. Visit IncomeAtHome45.com. That's IncomeAtHome45.com.
In the New World Order's war against humanity, Barack Obama is the tip of the spear.
We've got to give them a stake in creating the kind of world order that I think all of us would like to see.
The Obama deception completely destroys the myth that Obama is working for the best interest of the American people.
Well, Obama's already fudging. He's fudged since day one in this election.
If you have a demagogue with a fanatical mass movement of personality cultists who is imposing the program of a group of extreme bankers and finance oligarchs, that's fascism.
It's not about left or right. It's about a one-world government. This film documents who Obama works for, the lies he has told, and his real agenda. Get your copy of The Obama Deception today at Infowars.com or download it in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. The Obama Deception. The people strike back.
Spring is here, growing season. The economy is not getting any better. In fact, it's getting worse. Think about it. At this rate, how will your life be in a month or even a year? Maybe you've been putting things off, but the time to act is now. You need to get your seeds before it's too late. At organicaseed.com, you'll find one of the largest online selections of heirloom seeds, survival seed packs, as well as the giant vegetable seed collections that can feed you and your family for years. Grow your very own fresh vegetables, wheatgrass, fruits, herbs, rice, tea, coffee, and tobacco. With detailed growing guides available to you at no charge, you can maximize your harvest and investment. And the best part? All orders ship within 24 hours. So head over to organicaseed.com. That's ORGANICA seed.com. Organicaseed.com today.
All right, folks, we are back. We are live with Mark Dice of MarkDice.com. The new book is The Illuminati, Facts and Fiction. And we're discussing the upcoming Dan Brown novel turned into a book, Angels and Demons. This is the prequel to the Da Vinci Code. And in it, the main character, Robert Langdon, hunts down the Illuminati. And I think I'm almost 100% positive that overseas the book wasn't called Angels and Demons. It was called The Illuminati.
I'm not sure about that. They might have changed the title. There might have been some conflict. There's another book titled The Illuminati out by another man that actually presents a fictional story, but in a more factual way, really in a way to kind of convey the real essence of the Illuminati. And Dan Brown, I don't urge anybody to go see the movie. I don't think you have to. It's going to be a blockbuster, but I think that what we're going to cover here in the next few minutes is really important so that anybody that goes and sees this movie, or from now on after May 15th, whenever anybody mentions the Illuminati, people are going to think that you are a psycho that saw Angels and Demons too many times, because Dan Brown is such an evil genius. He mixes in actual historical information about the Illuminati. He references the eye, all-seeing eye on the back of the $1 bill, and the lead character